So let's go on the wild side and start talking about the raw mod, which is this very specific step. It's designed to be able to manage situations where your sample does not have any real fundamental frequency or does have a much too high number of harmonics. So let's start with one example. I'm going to walk through 4 different examples where you may need this specific mod. So this is a horn sample. By the way, one feature I didn't show you is this horn sample is 48 kilohertz. That has some sample rate, and the old configuration of the computer here is 44.1, and this may create some issues. Max MSP, which is used for the UI here, does not do the conversion at load time, and it's important for the analysis and everything here that everything is consistent as for the sample rate. So there's this small red button. When you click it, it play internally the sample and resample it at the proper rate. So if the sample is long, it may take a while, but that's done here. So if we select now a part of it, it's okay. So you can hear that it's a very rich sample, and if I try to analyze it with the low frequency, sounds basically okay, but there is no guessed frequency. You see everything is at 0 here, and that's basically because it's a low note under 45. So let's say if we put it to 60, re-estimate, okay, it's 69. So that's why. So it looks okay. We have an analysis which is correct, a guessed frequency which is very stable. But if I shine light, I can hear a few artifacts already, and that's 317 partial. That's a lot. So even if I simplify it, it's 160C, much too high. So, and there's no way I can really go down to 64 if I extract it. You see we lose a lot of frequencies, and there are a lot of artifacts. So probably that's not the best way to go. So we have that very special raw mode, which is not tracking the frequency. I won't go dive in the detail of what it's doing, but basically it's a very different processing where you can't use any more the format. So the format extraction that we do in the channelization will be fully lost. But on this kind of sound, that may not be a big issue. So let's try how this remote can behave. So here, and we won't go through this step. We will directly go to the step 3A, the alternative extract raw partials. Click on it. Okay, you can see it's much richer, and if I play this, that's already quite nice. And this I can send it to the EaganMatrix. I've already done the work to avoid sending the message to the metric, which is a bit long, just for you to see what's happening when I do save. That doom horn is somewhere here. So that's the preset, and that's the analysis. So you see doom horn raw analysis. It's not the extension is not only analysis. It has added raw to tell you that it's a raw analysis. So you will need to process it in a different way within the matrix. So let's connect to it. We'll connect to the module here, and so let's have, so the doom horn has already been sent. So if I go here, I will go to the detail, but you see that we do have a doom horn raw analysis here. So let's select it. If I play it, it's kind of weird because in fact they are formed by default. So I need to remove the formant first. That's closer, but I have a bit of modulation and a bit of saturation. We need to lower it down. Okay. So let's go one octave down. Okay, so we are very close here. Sorry for the some clipping, but we need to adjust the level. It's not done here. So you can see we managed to get something, even so it was difficult at the beginning. So that's one of the situations where you will be happy to use that raw mode extraction. Let's take another situation. For example, here I have a paper cut machine. Let's normalize it. Okay. Okay, so same thing. You can guess that extracting the fundamental frequency and the formant and everything is going to be difficult. We can make a try. So it kind of work here. You see the guess of the frequency obviously is going to be crazy. If we channelize it, not that bad. Simplify. Okay, so in that case, and extract and play it. So we lost a bit. That could be useful, but typically that's really the kind of situation where the information, the frequency information here that is sent to the matrix, doesn't really mean anything. So what we will do here is instead of having this, analyze it. Do again the extract row and play it. You can see it's much better, much closer. Same thing, I sent it already to the matrix, and it's here. It's the paper cut analysis here, row. So you can see we're really close to one octave up. The bit of effect, we can, if we want to get it dry. So still one situation where you will be happy to have that raw mode. Another situation where you will like the raw mode is, for example, if you take something like this, it's drums. Or let's take a bigger one. So same thing, you can be sure that if you you see the guess of the frequency is crazy, a lot of partials. Let's try to channelize. 210, 140 here, so a bit high. Extract. You can hear it definitely. It's not what we want to have here. Let's do the analysis again and use the extract raw partials. Okay. So one thing here, it's drums, so we do have strong transients. So there's no way we can keep these transients. Remember, we did cut that sample. It's 200 to a little more than 2 seconds in 512 slices. So an attack cannot be faster than one of these slices. So here, if you listen to the original, so strong transients. So you see, we are really clearly losing the transient, but that's still a sonic matter that may be interesting. So same thing, I already sent it to the continuum, so, and it's somewhere here, some drum here. It's a bit slow. So it kind of works. So obviously we are quite far away from this, but yeah, it's useful. So the last example I wanted to give is when you have multiple nodes inside your analysis. So let's take this, for example. It's a guitar. Let's normalize. So you, same thing, guessing the frequency is going to be. It finds something here, but anyway, and we will. 140, that's a lot if we do the extraction. It's not that bad. But anyway, in that kind of situation, still, if you use the analysis, so analyze and extract here, you can see that much more points. We are definitely closer, and if we listen to it within the matrix. Let's slow down. Try to synchronize all. Not perfect, far from perfect, but really usable. So that's four of possible example of raw mode. As you see, it's interesting. You're definitely losing the formant manipulation here, so you do need to click here on the no formant feature to remove the formant processing. You can of course add it whenever you want, but you will get weird results. But yeah, that may be useful. So anyway, that's all for that raw mode. Next video will be about the overlays themselves. We'll jump on the detail of that low cycle overlay. So see you in the next video.